Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game Raider, the series where we look at a game that determines if it's worth your time or if it ain't worth a dime. Today's title, we are currently looking at a classic, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, the sequel to the start of the gaming franchise Wolfenstein. Now, let's open our manuals to Chapter 1. Given the game came out in 2001, I understand that graphics were not as smooth as they are today. However, compared to the other games that came out within the time period, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Conker's Bad Fur Day, it seems worse than the others, and there could be reasons for that. But, taking it at face value, their only big issue is how blurry characters' faces are, and as well as small details, like pictures. Other than that, there isn't much high detail on anything. Walls, pictures, as I said, or character models. Just the base level looks to identify what they are. Visuals view a underwhelming C-. If I could put this game into one sentence, it would be, I'm deaf from gunshots and alarms. I had already lowered the volume before getting footage, but oh my god, I still couldn't hear. Anything besides the weapons I was using, the enemy weapons, and that damn alarm, nothing. It was like never-ending tinnitus in your ear, on max volume. If not for being so loud, I think it would be better. Sounds wail in at a C. As with all Wolfenstein games, the job is to run and gun, taking out World War II Germans that are riddled everywhere you go. I do like the idea that there are not as many unrealistic robots and crazy mechanical looking enemies to the game as the more modern takes of Wolfenstein do. And sure, further on you'll come across things like the undead or magic enemies. But it's being realistic for 70% of the game just wants me to connect more, as it had the feeling of Indiana Jones mixed with Doom Guy as I fought your opponents countlessly as I found there were secrets. Gameplay gets a B+. Now, for a game that's older than me, it's still a classic, and a sequel to one of the best-known video game franchises in history. But becoming the best doesn't happen without faults, even if it means blaring noises and somewhat bland graphics. Still a great series, but probably not the best as the first try to said series. Return to Castle Wolfenstein is a solid C at best. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe below. And while you're down there, leave a comment for a game you'd like to see covered on a future episode of Game Raider. We're always taking suggestions. Until then, we will see you next time.